Hi, friends. So, last week we learned about adding money. Well, today we're going to be focusing on subtracting money. This is important because imagine you're at the store and you had $5 and you bought a toy that was $4. In order to know that you're going to get $1 back, you have to subtract from what you have and the total that you are going to pay for. So, let me go over a few things with you. There we go. So similar to adding, we make sure that our decimals are always lined up, and they are. Then we start on the right column and subtract the two numbers. So we're starting on the very right and subtracting the two numbers. And we need to always remember to bring the decimal straight down into the answer. So the decimal is always going to be right there. All right, friends, so I drew some lines to make it easier to know which numbers I need to subtract and also so I don't get confused if I need to regroup. So this is $1.57 subtracted by $1.02. So let's practice with our subtraction. We're going to start all the way on the right. 7 subtracted by 2, 6, 5. So now we go to our next column. 5 subtracted by 0 is 5. Now we go to our next column. What is 1 subtracted by 1? Right, it's 0. So we can go ahead and write 0. And our answer ends up being 55 cents. So now I'm going to go over to our next problem. I'm going to draw my columns just so that I don't get confused. I'm going to bring down my decimal point. Now I'm going to start all the way at the right. And we're start on the right and you'll be all right. So now I'm here at 7 subtracted by 5. What is that, friends? Right, it's 2. Then 5 subtracted by 2. Right, it's 3. And then lastly, we go over to our dollars. 8 subtracted by 1, which is 7. So our answer would be $7.32. All right, friends, we're going to do one more. I'm going to draw my columns so that I don't get confused. All right, so 5 subtracted by 0, friends. What is that? 5. 7 subtracted by 2. What is that, friends? Right, it's 5. And then 5 subtracted by 2 is 3. So our answer would be $3.55. But now the rules, these are with sorry friends, I'm getting tongue-tied. These are without regrouping. So for the rules with regrouping subtraction, they're exactly the same as numbers with no decimal point. So if you don't have enough to subtract from, go to the next place to regroup. So let's do some examples. So now I'm going to start all the way on my right. I noticed that I can't subtract 1 from 5 or 5 from 1. So I need to borrow from my next door neighbor. So that becomes a 3. Then I add 1 there and that becomes 11. So 11 subtracted by 5 is, come on, say it with me, 9, 8, 7, 6. And 3 subtracted by 1 is 2. We make sure we bring our decimal straight down. And then now we go to our $6 subtracted by 3 is 3. Good job. Don't forget our dollar sign. Our answer would be $3.26. Now let's do one more, friend. So remember, we start all the way in our right column. 8 subtracted by 1 is 7. And then we go over 3 subtracted by 6. Uh-oh. We have more on the floor, so we need to go next door and get 10 more. So now it's 13 subtracted by 6. What is that, friends? It is 7. Good job, friends. Now we can subtract 8 subtracted by 1 equals 7. Make sure we bring our decimal straight down and don't forget our dollar sign. Our answer is $7.77. All right, friends, so now I am going to share my screen. All right, friends, so now everyone needs to get their 10.9 worksheet, and I'm going to do 2 problems with you. So I'm going to do this first problem right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my columns so that I don't get confused on what I should be subtracting. So I'm going to start all the way on my right. 1 subtracted by 3. I notice I have more on the floor, so I need to go next door and get 10 more. Gotta borrow from my neighbor. So what's 11 subtracted by 3? 10, 9, 8. So we have 8 here. Now we're going to subtract. What is 7 subtracted by 6? 1. Good job, friends. Now we have one more column to subtract, and we need to make sure that our decimal is brought straight down. What's 5 subtracted by 1? All right, friends, good job. Yeah, it's 4. So our answer would be $4.18. Now I am going to do one more problem. Give me 1 second. All right, I am going to do this problem right over here in the middle. It's $5.71 subtracted by $4.58. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw my columns so I don't get confused on what I am subtracting. I'm going to start on the right. I notice that I have more on the floor, so I need to go next door and get 10 more. So now what's 11 subtracted by 8? Right, it's 3. Now what's 6 subtracted by 5? Good job, it's 1. And lastly, what's 5 subtracted by 4? 1. Great job, friends. So our answer would be $1.13. So I want you to do the rest on your own. If you need help, there will be a math help meet at 12:40. All right, friends, you have a great day.